Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna play some more Avowed, and we are currently about to release our god. I think our god who might be a bad person. Not 100% sure on this yet. Very weird stuff going on in this story, but yeah, let's hop in and see what's going on. Alrighty, into the Solace Keep. There's a lot of mushrooms out here. Not a big fan of the mushrooms, bro.
Who disturbs us?
Well, you insist.
Nice work.
I think we're eating mushroom soup.
The branch breaks. Garden.
Bro, I'm just like silently going through this area. I don't even know what's going on.
Hurry in the
What are
brush.
you-
Who disturbs us?
Why can't I hit this guy? Is he not a bad guy? Is he just a homie? Like a mushroom dog, you know? Like a mushroom brother?
We've got
Leaders
company.
in the garden.
Here we go. Envoy, that it?
Bro, I thought we were in like a cave, and then we came out the cave, and now we must be on like the other side of the lava. Like, I guess. I thought we were already in here. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. I think we went in the wrong direction. Oh, we're supposed to go to Solace Keep. We've been there. Okay. We fast travel. Thank God. For a second there, I thought I was like, is this not letting us fast travel for whatever reason? But now we're good. I'm super fast, bro.
You can't say that Solace isn't taking things seriously. Not now.
Is not the one I'm worried about. Someone's going to have to tell the outposts.
Everyone, please, do not panic. Simply exit the key quickly and go.
Oh, Marius, praise Abaddon, you are alive.
What's happening? Why is everyone running around like blessed fools?
The volcano erupted. Any minute now, we're going to be flooded. We're evacuating. Kostya's gone to open the lava sluice gates, but they've been disused for so long. When Forja erupted, I thought... Oh, my boy. I'm so glad you're alive.
Nice to see you as well.
Unless you have come back to help us, Envoy, I don't have time for you. We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
All right, then. Let's go. Where's the path to the garden?
We told you, we don't know. And this is hardly the time to be asking.
Tell that to the Steel Garrote. They found a way to the garden, and it's somewhere beneath the keep. They were about to storm your gates when the volcano erupted.
They're all dead, by the way. You're welcome.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
Well, somebody told them.
How could they when we didn't even know they were here? Kostya's scouts would have seen them and they didn't report. You weren't lying then. He was. Good God.
Could Kostya have told the Steel Garrote about another entrance to the garden?
No. If such a thing existed, I can't believe it. He wouldn't. We took an oath to Nandru. The garden was our sacred duty, and he betrayed us. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya.
He's been trying to make a deal with Adir, using the keep as a bartering chip.
I knew he was making overtures, but I didn't think he'd go that far. The ambassador has not responded to Kostya's overtures, has he? I made sure of that when I threw the ambassador's replies in the forge fire. I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but...
But what?
Oh, this is entirely too much. How could he have done this? I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel Garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. Mayu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
What would you have me do?
I will show you where Kostya has gone. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him.
Mihala.
I do not wish to see him dead, but if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. Cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
Well, thank you.
If your arrival is indeed a message from Nandru, I hope he remembers his people well. I hope he is proud of us. And Marius, make it back to us in one piece.
I assume that's an order, Commandant?
Head through the door in the smithy. You'll find Kostya in the lava tubes beneath the keep. Go now, and go with the gods.
All right.
Do you think Abidon and Magran ever...
The outsiders. Well,
They went.
What up, chest?
It's odd, but there's a beauty to this place. Maybe because it's a place in Galawain's tusks I've never been. Let's not spend any more time down here than we have to.
Oh my god, he dodged me.
Take a moment, people.
We're in a bit of a rush, Envoy. These poor wardens. Kostya must be behind this. Let's hurry.
We got a lot of these grenades, bro. 20 of them?
Right.
So much loot.
Voices, silence.
What does that mean? Voice is silenced.
Kostya isn't going to wait around for us.
My legs, bro, they're broken.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
What does that mean? They wound us or we wound in return. Who is this? Sibylus. Yeah, bro, what was going on here? What up, chest? Ah, bro, I almost walked past this chest too.
We need to keep moving if we're gonna catch Kostya.
Endless night. When will the sun rise?
Oh, dead. Kostya isn't very loyal himself, is he? Kostya is going to start without us if we don't get a move on it.
If Kostya knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
I'd come across references to this before, but nothing could have prepared me. Last one in's a rotten egg.
We're just gonna drop down? Oh, it's a pool, thank god. Let's talk to the Adra pillar.
of my soul. How did you find me here?
Who are you?
I have been here for so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. There was a man called Nandru once, beloved of a terrible god. I remember it all. I feel Sabadal's mind beneath yours. You should run.
You're a godlike of Sapadal too.
That was the name they gave themselves, stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them, to us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
I'm going to save Sapadal and end the Dream Scourge?
They shield you from the truth of what they are. The Dream Scourge has existed as long as they have. Don't you see? It is their infection. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from the...
Okay. But, how?
Your mind cannot understand it, but your soul, when the opportunity is before you, it will know what to do.
So where's the way?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here, to siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I hope that Sapadal releases you to the same long peace.
Okay, thank you, I guess.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
Envoy, you alright? We lost you there for a bit, but not like before.
Another day, another chat with Sumatra. Though this one seemed different. So, do we have a plan for Kostya once we find him?
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine. The sluice gates are just ahead. Kostya's probably already there. let's move. Lava's rising. We have to stop this now.
Whoa, dude, I almost got smashed by a rock.
Good, you're here. Help me destroy this witch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
I killed Lodwin. Your scheme is over. If you don't open the gates, the keep will be overrun with lava.
Yes, exactly. I'm saving my people, Envoy. With your help, or without it.
You're killing your people? You're destroying their home?
So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man. Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
Nanju lied about the path. The garden is a secret prison for a god. You're just the jailers.
Then my conviction only grows stronger, Envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
Mahala asked me to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
What would you have me do, Marius?
He has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
All right.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
Envoy, I understand that Kostya grates on the nerves, but perhaps we should...
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
You asked for it!
Imagine we killed him and still, like, sabotage the gates. We can go here? Wait, what? We'll do this, and then we can go through to the garden, right?
Thank the gods.
Did the keep look as confining?
I got a little confused there. I was like, if I open up these sleuth gates, is that gonna keep me from getting to the garden? But I guess not.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see those blessed walls.
Rosa, we have waited so long.
You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? Hold on.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
So with Solus standing, those who want to leave can, and those who want to stay still have the choice.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now.
All right. Well, you have a point, but the decision's made.
You're right. There's no use in second-guessing it.
True. And you've a date with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the Envoy could, too.
All right. Rest up, guys.
Looking forward to it.
Complaining about the lack of ingredients again.
I've never been happier to see the keep
I
standing
told
tall.
you. I knew that Adiran was a blessing. We're alive! We're alive!
They saved us? No.
What happened, Adiran? Is everyone all right?
The keep and many of your people are safe. There's something you must know. Your oath to Nandru was a lie.
It doesn't matter. An oath is an oath. I swore it, and so did my people. Tell me about the keep instead.
For better or for worse, the keep remains intact.
It is all I can ask for. Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home. Perhaps so. Either way, I understand now the nature of my errors. It will not happen again. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
Hey, I got your back, buddy.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
You've always given me more than I deserved.
Well, that was a kind thing to say.
It was a true thing.
Okay. So, I guess we're done. We are over encumbered, apparently. What did she give me?
Goes that far.
I even considered supporting that man.
Alright, so now that we're done here, I guess we go into the garden. Sheesh. You think this is like, gonna be the last dungeon area for the game? For the story? For the main story, I guess? Alright, here we go.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Hey, Kostya had no right to make that decision for everyone.
Right. It's better that an Adirian envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Politics draws as much blood as any battlefield.
At least on the battlefield, you can count on getting stabbed in the front.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
They have a right to be worried about certain deaths.
Death is always certain. It's only a question of timing. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
At least we'll get to meet Sapadal in person.
About that, before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
Honestly, I am struggling with that question.
You're not the only one. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
See, I don't like that, bro. That's why I don't like the story of this game so far, because it's just so busy trying to be like gray instead of like light and dark. I hate it. All right.
It's easier that way. for a while.
Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone.
I think we're gonna let him free.
You know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
All right then, we're in this together.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Okay. I didn't think we'd be at a camp. All right, so my sword is fully upgraded.
Do you think you could teach me to shoot?
Sure, but why? You know spells that'll knock an ogre on their back.
I've seen some...
Alrighty, let's go. Oh, we have upgrade points?
Looks like a dead end. Oh, I stand correct.
What does that sound? Oh, it's a little cat monkey thing. Alright, cool. This is the garden.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Eat ahead.
What up, secret chest? A great sword. It better not be better than the one I just upgraded. Okay, it's not. Let's go. Save the game real quick. Alrighty. Let's go find Sapadol.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. We know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
So, Wodica, the history books have no records of your presence here. Queen, that was.
And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Aora.
Okay. So what business do you have with me?
You question our purpose? Search inside yourself.
Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
All I know is that Sapadol needs help. No, I don't like that one. So why don't you explain then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special? With your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
I knew it?
You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
Okay. You didn't know Sapadol would attack. Why not wait and see?
Chaos is a blight. It must be scourged before it spreads. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
The godless.
The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
You could have found a way to contain Sapadol without senseless death.
There was none. Utmost chaos calls for unwavering rebuke.
There was always a better way. You just didn't care to look for it.
A strong censure from one who was not there to witness it.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Sapadol is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that?
Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
I can't do that to Sappadal. They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will, but I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
Never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
We do know that Wodica is not really a good person. What is all that sound?
Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, I don't have a sarcophagus key. Where do I get that? Bro, jump up there. Oh my god. Yeah, that was stupid.
Look at that thing moving.
Yo, what is that? Oh, this is a mage folk or whatever. This is one of the monsters from the way back when. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's damn, that thing was huge. Pretty badass though. Another sarcophagus?
What is that? I know that place, right?
Wait, Marius is here too? Has he been here this whole time? Am I tripping?
No. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate, you're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Well, Ianku, right? You look better than when we last met.
What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unresolved here. Something else you need to understand.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sappadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do. God. You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
That's between you and your friend.
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
We've both been through so much, but I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
You've grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Oh, it was good to see you, Viate. All this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
What a massacre.
Another one of these bros.
Protect the young.
Right. Hey, I leveled up too. Those dudes are pretty strong, bro. It's kind of crazy. How do I open this thing up? Bro, I have no clue what to do.
I wonder what this is doing here.
We can just walk around? That's insane. All right.
This room, it looks just like Thomas. This place is...
Let's finish this. Never had it like
Yo, what up, chest? Oh, little monkey cat's back.
Just a little spark. What I'm seeing. Or am I going mad?
Is this her area? So each character has like their own little area.
Can't we take a closer look? Please?
To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
Ease ahead!
Watch your right!
Damn, that was one hell of a fight. Bro, what is this place? Another one of them big boys. How do I get up there? Ancient memory? What am I looking at now?
Been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
How long have you been imprisoned exactly?
The sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? When were we? We cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tabari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. Lumber here, alone.
They say solitude can give us time to reflect on ourselves.
The clear glass of the pond. They took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Could you sense them before they arrived?
A chill in our spine. How could we name it? First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
They were outmatched. They had to catch you off guard.
The snake attacked the bear, venom from behind. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
They didn't understand your power.
A jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
All that wisdom gone.
They could not kill us. They would curse us to oblivion. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. They advanced on us. They struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Put it in a great glass eye. The fog closed in on us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun. Play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
I can't imagine the pain of losing the godless.
Their cries, swords in our heart, a severed limb. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until we are the lamp, the bonfire, forces to be controlled. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
It's not true. You're here because the other gods are afraid of you.
We are the rain, the swaying grass. What do they have to fear?
You're not one of their godly alliance, and that alone makes you a threat.
A bindweed stricken from the garden. But who built the fence? Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. Opened the final lock. Entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Nice.
We've got company.
He's ahead.
Hell yeah. Gave it to him. Now, we gotta get up here, but I do not know how to get up here. You think we could just jump? Nope. We could jump up here. Here we go. We figured it out. I don't care to get that health potion. What's this? A chest. Yeah, boy. Windwalker boots? What are they doing?
He's ahead.
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside.
Man, forget you. Go on the way. Jesus, bro, this place looks crazy. Oops, wrong button. I think I'm gonna put on like the super speed. Oh, baby. First try. We made it. We could camp here. Why not?
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
You gonna be alright, Kai?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting. I can't say that I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonku again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Zapadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything? Oh, you tease.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. Takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time. One crisis at a time, please. I can only lose so much sleep.
He's right. Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Get some rest. That goes for everyone.
Marius, dear, how are you feeling?
I'm alright.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still. Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure. Darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder. Deer leaps at its reflection in the lake. You have defied our expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been. Sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth, whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands, disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms, shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of flowers. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
So Sabadell's still pretty scary, bro. Something tells me she could turn on us, bro.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Zapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Zapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Alright, the inner complex.
Yatsli, well done.
Another one, bro? What the heck's going on? He like teleported. Got some kind of special arm from him. I don't know what that was.
Careful with that thing.
It seems like we've drawn a crowd.
Damn, there's a lot of people down there. Oh my god. Hell yeah, gave it to him.
This is how you imprison a god.
Bro, at least they're just fighting each other. Maybe I should let them just keep fighting. Think I could turn it off? Like, what is this arrow over here for? Let's go back and see. Like, we've been in here. We did this already. Maybe the game's just kind of like glitching out or something.
You won't get through this.
We got an arm. Hell yeah, we did it. We killed them both. We got 2 of those little arms.
You have come at last. After so long, you are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps. A voice. Through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here.
So yes, here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's no time left.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
Do you mean Wodica?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
What are you trying to tell me?
The prey flees, hides. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there. You will not. Center your thoughts. The path will bend to your intent. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills. We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
Alright, I will set you free.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand.
I don't even know what that word is. Yigwolf was fighting something bigger than me.
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
I had no choice but to deal with that monster.
Yes. We have seen what you do to those you call monsters. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
Heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us, grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
Alright, show me how. I'm gonna free you out.
Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mold.
Alright, we got a new ability.
Andra's depths.
It's paradise. But what happened here?
Gods, I can't believe this.
We should get down there.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
Back at the beginning, where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Bleste Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
It's alright. I'm used to ending fights I didn't start.
Always better than the reverse.
The steel garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed her.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Hopefully they'll help us.
Kin and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
What? We got points to level up with?
Sansa, how did you make it out here?
Your people have done. You have the gall to offer us.
I think we save the game here, and we do the rest on the end. At the next part. Well, this was a major event in the game. We played for a long time, actually. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. This game has a weird way of like being in between on everything. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's just whatever. So weird, but glad we're here. But for now, let's take a break. If you enjoyed it and you're looking forward to the rest, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a good day.